Hey everybody, welcome to my usual me, and welcome back to the outer world, where we're about ready to take off and go see what the rest of the universe has to offer us, because we are ready to go. I went ahead and did all the side quests that I could after I shut down that town, and I think we are set. I think we have our power regulator ready to go.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Okay, I don't know why, but all
What
right.
can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed that power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Cool.
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit.
Do it.
This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
All right, let's do it. That thing is sputtering and coughing like an old jalopy. But at least she flies, I guess. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Okay. Good, I've been waiting. This better be quick.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing.
Excuse me?
I assure you.
Well, I've been feeling a little lightheaded, and I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Uh-huh.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, or I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Yeah, what about this Gladys person? How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Well, can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
All right, fine. I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm
Okay.
sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Nice. All right, I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power. But it's a lie.
It's a lie.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Her eyeballs were moving. That's so weird. Got it. Well, let's go into the captain's quarters real quick. And let's see what's going on there. Upstairs, right? Is captain's quarters? Captain's quarters. All right. Holographic shroud, huh? Puts a disguise on you and your companions. It gives you access to restricted areas, provided that you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Okay, cool. And what's this? A hat? Reed's hat. Armor 6. Dialogue skill 7, huh? That's cool. Maybe we'll have to wear that hat. For now. Don't I just look like fine and dandy? And what am I doing with a bun in my hair? Is that because I have the hat on? It is because I have the hat on. My hair goes into a bun when I put on a hat. What the heck? Man bun. Respect the man bun. All right, fine. We'll wear that because of the dialogue skills. What's this? Forged under pressure, the decorative skull is carved from volcanic rock. Sometimes when faced with a choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking you to make it. That's true. Terminal. Captain's logs. Logs. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later, no better. Ada reminded me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. And I mean continuously, no, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw it in actuality with my own two eyes, sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it maybe, or if I had asked to Spingen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I heard the rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors, more to be had. Okay. Hammer power. Last time I got sloshed, I mean imbibing with the lost hope of the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seemed like an okay fella. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have ever heard like that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Okay. Blackmarket leads. Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray? Let the record show I did apologize for shouting at him 5 times. He's just sitting there. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready. Yet, even if it were, okay, all right. Yeah. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to these other science weapons throughout Halcyon. If the gossip is true, my next step will be to check the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. All right, guys, so this is what I was talking about in a couple episodes ago. There are science weapons, and I've been jacking up my science because I want to be able to use... My tech is at 40 now. I want to be able to use these weapons, but under perks, one of these, weird science, 50% more damage to the science weapon. So, I mean, for the science weapon. So, as soon as I need one more perk here, and then I can get into tier 2, I think. And so I need to get to level 8 before that can happen. I need to be level 10 before I can take that perk. But it'll be definitely worth it. All right, let's go. All right, let's go to the Groundbreaker. All right. Welcome to the system map. You can fly your ship around the location that you have unlocked. You can fly your ship to any location you've unlocked, although some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Okay.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Cool.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Yeah, what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can head over to engineering.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Break time's over. Let's go. All right. Party selection. Parvati. Yep, we're going to take her. All right.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yeah, you're in space. She's all excited. All right, so we're parked here. I think I have to go this way.
That's not the point. This half was just knocked out.
Armor parts.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Oh, I have to go through here? All right.
Identification, please.
Let's say hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
What if I told you I'm a nearly thawed colonist from the Hope?
I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
Oh.
It's a good thing he didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right.
My name's Joe Usual. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board.
What?
Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Should have given him my other ID. So I'm stuck here?
Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then you'd find yourself with an exciting new problem.
I take it this happens a lot.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
This has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for somebody named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
It seems like there's some tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
Yeah, I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
All right, thanks for the info.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing.
All right, thanks for the info. All right, I'll see you around.
Be seeing you.
All right, you open it up? Yeah, okay, now we can get through. Okay, cool. All right, so on the left, did you open the
I
promenade?
picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
So do I go through here? Steve door.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage.
Oh, so there are people that live there.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens.
I have a feeling that something else is going
You've
on.
been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Okay. Oh wait, this is not where this is not where I'm looking where I wanted to be. Bard. Oh hey. Is there more stuff? That's all stealing. That's stealing. So I guess we have to go through here. Restricted access, authorized personnel only. Wait.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Okay. I'll be on my way. She's right in the bed. Parvati, what are you doing in the restricted area? Get out of there. Come here. There we go. Here's the promenade.
Joe's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, we gotta go to the rest and go right here. There we go.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We rent an upstairs room.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
All right. I'll be on my way. Thank you. What? Is that a sprat? Is that a tame for sprat? What the? Little rat, come here.
This is Halcyon News.
Right here? There she is. Spacer, spacer.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
Excuse me?
Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits? Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Now, let me hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
No.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay. Why was Roseway abandoned, though?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Maybe it's some sort of automated message.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms.
Huh.
So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Sounds like an opportunity, all right.
I appreciate a man who knows one when he hears it. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Well, my services don't come cheap.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that.
Oh, good.
Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
You can count on me.
Law bless your Adams. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
All right, she's also got stuff for sale. Let's see what you got to trade.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
What? All right, I just leveled up, guys. That's cool. And wait, Salvager's Helper fires a hailstorm of corrosive bullets. The loading mechanism is complex, resulting in long reloads. Okay, but it does 480 DPS. Oh, it's also 6,000 bits. Never mind. Hephaestus Mining Archive Cartridge. The data cartridge contains the public records of Hephaestus Mining Outpost on Scylla. Can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the Unreliable. Yeah, we'll probably take that, actually, because that's a map. That'll allow me to land there, right? Oh, E to buy. There we go. And I can sell a bunch of stuff. Let me sell all my stuff to her. All right, that's 1,300 bits. We just got a level, guys. Let's go ahead and level up. And I think we'll go ahead and go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in tech, and then we'll do 5 in the ranged. And let's see, we got perks. No perks yet, huh? Back. Hang on, apply. There we go. All right. I think we're good. It is a sprat. The white sprat. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, another one of Hawthorne's logs mentions that looking in Gladys's shop for old records, apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way for the science weapon I'm looking for. Let's go back to her office. Hang on. Oh, in here, huh? Well, flat out she's gonna be mad at me if I go and try to take something from her. So that's fine. But we won't do that just yet. Go over here.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are bored.
Here's the guy I wanted to talk to.
Try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Uh-oh.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, sure he did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral canids?
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
So about my ship.
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why do you think I didn't know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Yeah, well, the board can kiss my butt.
I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Well, I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
All right, we're leaving. All right, so now we don't have to worry about that, so that's good. And...
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
I'm going to save my game right quick, because I'm kind of curious about something, guys. Let's see what happens. Nothing? I don't get any reaction from anybody when I destroy one of your drones. How about when I attack one of the people that live here?
Look out, Cap!
All right. All right, guys. I went ahead. I just wanted to see what would happen. So if I attack a robot, nobody cares. But if I attack a person, everybody's going to try to kill me. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for right now. I think that'll do it for. We are on the Groundbreaker, and we got a few quests to do. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to leave it here today, and we're going to come back tomorrow and start a couple of these quests. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do that right now. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Ooh, Spratwurst. Spratwurst. Yum.